Hi and welcome to video number 1 in CamperVan Commissions. Now, the very first thing that we're going to go through is going to be the platforms and the things that you need in place for everything to work in CamperVan Commissions, okay? Because if there's one thing that I've realized over the years and I've learned is you need a foundation in place. Okay, now I'm not going to say that you just need one place to go to and one site to use and you can make all this money and generate a massive income online. Okay, anybody that tells you that is full of complete and utter rubbish. Okay, it is not going to happen. So the first thing I want you to kind of fully and completely understand is that you can make a lot of money with what I'm now going to show you. However, before we dive into how to actually make the money, how to make the commissions, and how to drive the traffic and stuff like that, you do need to make sure that you have your foundation in place, because if you don't, seriously, you are really going to struggle, and to be quite honest, it just isn't going to work. Yeah, so from the start, I want you to fully understand that what I'm now going to show you that you need in place, this is what you need in place. As we go through this list, there are a few things that you can not use, and I'll explain that along the way. And these are going to be things that you don't actually have to use, but however you can still see good results. Okay, and I will explain that on the way. But there's going to be certain things that you need in place, which I will explain and tell you about, where if you don't have them in place, this is just not going to work. Yeah, you need certain things. So as you can see the screen in front of you, I'm on the hostgator.com website. Yeah, this is a place where you can buy some hosting. Yeah. Now, if you're trying to make any type of income online, any affiliate commissions, any type of money, you need some hosting. Yeah, you cannot just use free websites and free platforms, things like Blogger and stuff like that. If you want to test anything out, by all means you can use Blogger, but at some stage you are going to have to take the plunge and learn how to actually upload your own website onto your own server. So hostgator.com is a good place to get some hosting. All HostGator do is they actually host your website, so you have some space online to. So you can look at someone like HostGator as being the engine behind everything that you have online. If you don't have any hosting for your website, that means you can't build a website. If you can't build a website, you can't drive any traffic, you can't upload any products, you can't make any money, you can't sell affiliate products, you can't do anything. So it's very, very important. So HostGator is what I use. I've been using them for a long time and they are very, very good. So your hosting is very important. What I would do is just use one of the basic packages, yeah, and you can get started for $3.95 a month. I currently pay a little bit more than that, but the bottom line is, as long as you have some hosting, then it means you can host your own website and you can build websites and blogs and stuff like that, and that's the most important thing. Don't think that this is technical, because it's not. Very, very simple stuff. The other thing you need is a domain name. You need some type of a domain. This is going to be some type of a website name that you need to create in order for this entire strategy to become very, very profitable and very effective. You can get away with not having a website, and as I said to you at the start of this video, I will explain more about how you can do that. But if you really want to build a stable kind of online income and you want to be able to make money in the best possible way, then seriously, you can't take any shortcuts. You do need some type of a website name. and I always come to Namecheap. This is a site I've been using for a long time. Absolutely fine. They're very, very good. Domain names can be $10. So your hosting, you can get started for $3 to $4 a month. Your hosting, you need a website name, like an actual domain name, which can be $5 or $10 like as a one-off payment. Once you have your domain name, you then need to upload your domain name to your hosting. Yeah, I'm not going to go into all the really the really kind of technical kind of aspects of doing this, because you can get this information on YouTube, you can find this information on Google. I've got videos and training on this. Very, very simple stuff to do. Yeah, these are all things that are far too basic. If you don't know how to do that, go to YouTube, go to Google, and you can look for this information and find it for completely free. So you find yourself a domain name. Now, before you go off and actually buy a domain name, watch this entire course all the way through before you go off and do anything, because there's going to be things that you need to know before you actually buy a domain name, an actual website name. You're going to need to know what to call it, what type of site it's going to be. So don't buy anything yet. Wait until you've watched the entire course. Next up is you're going to need some type of a WordPress theme in order to upload to your hosting. Okay, so with your website hosting, your domain name, and a free WordPress theme, you now have the ability to build a blog. Okay, you now have the ability to build some type of a website. And this is exactly what I have. Yeah, you can see here, paulnicholsblog.com. This is what I use. This is what I make a lot of money from. And you can do the exact same thing. Now, don't think that you suddenly need to have all this content on your site like I do, because this comes in time. Yeah, what I'm giving you here is the keys to exactly how I do things, how I set everything up, how I make the money when I go away for the weekend. So this is all about how this entire kind of foundation is in place and how this entire system works. So this is my blog. This is what I use to make a lot of my money, and you will understand and see that as we go through the course. So your hosting, you need a domain name, and you need a free WordPress theme to install onto your blog. It doesn't make too much difference about the theme initially, because you can always change that as you go. As they say, you don't want to take perfect action. You can just take imperfect action. Just take some action and actually build your website and build your blog. Don't make it perfect. Don't try and spend all this time to make it look like the best possible blog out there, because mine isn't the best. Yeah, however, it's clean. You can have a customized banner up here, a few links. Yeah, and when you start to add product reviews, which is what we're going to be talking about, and I'm going to be telling you how to make money from your blog, then this works absolutely fine. The theme I've got is a paid theme. However, you can get some free ones from Google, which work absolutely fine. You don't need a paid theme to start with. Right, so the next places you need to go to and make sure that you're signed up with is the Warrior Plus network and JVZoo. These are networks where you can go to the marketplace and you can search for a product to promote, and we'll go into that into a later video. But this video is all going to be about your foundation, so make sure you've got an account with Warrior Plus. Make sure you've got an account with JVZoo. Next thing you need to do is go to YouTube and make sure you've got a YouTube account. Now this is going to be for your business. Yeah, this is going to be when you promote internet marketing products in the industry, make money products, traffic products, software, tools, any stuff like that. So you need some type of a channel where you can upload videos to, because part of this entire process is going to be uploading videos. Now don't worry, don't panic about the videos, because if you're not very good at making the videos, it's something you can work on, and there also are other ways that you can do it, okay, which don't include videos, which we will walk through, so don't worry about that. One of the other tools that you can purchase, and I highly recommend that you do, because one of the part of the backbone of my entire business and my entire strategy is I build lists at the same time. And if you build lists and you use your list in conjunction with what I'm going to show you in the CamperVan Commissions complete course, this will kind of put everything on steroids, and it will make you a lot more money. So definitely be building a list. Next thing is, if you don't know what to use to create a video, okay, Screencast-O-Matic is completely free. This is a very good piece of software. It's something you can install for completely free, and it is completely free to use, and I believe you can make a video up to 15 minutes long for completely free. If you want to upgrade, then you can obviously make your videos a little bit longer and just upgrade, but it's very cheap. But even if you just want to use the free version, 15 minutes is absolutely fine. The last place I recommend for you to set an account up with is Facebook. If you're not already part of Facebook, make sure you're on Facebook, because there's lots of stuff that that you can get access to. Okay, and you can build some good good friends on Facebook to do with your business. The main thing is this is a good place to stay in contact with all other affiliates and product vendors. So when you want a copy of a product that you want to promote and make money from, you can email people on Facebook and send them a personal message and get them to send you a copy. Okay, this is one of the best strategies to use. I get completely free products sent to me all the time, and once you become a serious affiliate, which you will be, because I'm going to show you how to do that in this course, you will be able to get completely free products as well. So that's Facebook. Make sure you're on Facebook. If you're not friends with me, search me out, Paul Nichols, in the search bar here, and search for me, and I'll add you as a friend. So make sure you do this on Facebook. Very profitable, and it's very effective. So this is how to set up your foundation. Now, I know this may not look pretty and fancy. Okay, it may not look like this itself is going to make you a lot of money and get you all this traffic, but you need a foundation. Trust me, if you miss this step, and if you try and take any shortcuts, and if you're lazy, I guarantee you this will not work. Okay, you cannot be lazy, and you have to put the groundwork in. You have to build your foundation first. A lot of people will just kind of lie to you and feed you a bunch of BS and just say, look, set a couple of accounts up here and there, then you can make all this money. It is rubbish. You need a little bit of a foundation in place first, and this is what I'm teaching you in this course. It's very simple to do. Now, I did promise you at the start of the video, didn't I, that there's going to be some things that you can get away with not having. You don't have to have a couple of these things that we've just gone through here. You can get away with not having a Facebook account. If you don't want to use Facebook, that's fine. It isn't going to make a massive difference early on. Yeah, at some stage I recommend that you definitely use Facebook, but if you don't want to use it straight away and you're just already a little bit overwhelmed, then Facebook is one of the things that you can leave out. The other thing you can leave out is building your list. So if you don't want to build your list, because there obviously are, there is a little bit of a learning curve, then leave Aweber for now, and you can join up at some other time. If you're already part of Aweber and you already use GetResponse or some other autoresponder service, that's brilliant. That's brilliant stuff. Obviously, you don't need to worry about this part here, but those two are things that you don't really actually have to have. But everything else, the hosting, domain name, a free WordPress theme, so that you can actually create your blog. Yeah, make sure you're signed up to Warrior Plus, JVZoo. You have a YouTube account, because whenever you upload videos, and I'm going to show you how you can actually make money from your videos quite quickly, then you need a YouTube account. Also, you need to have some type of video software so you can actually record videos, which is very easy. You don't always have to show your face, so don't worry about that, but Screencast-O-Matic is a great start. And the other two that are purely optional is is Facebook and Aweber. I personally recommend you use all of these. If you don't, that's fine. Just make sure you use most of them, and you can maybe leave Aweber and Facebook out. But if you want maximum chance of making the most from this entire kind of affiliate model as possible, then please just take that extra step and just set all of this up. And then in video 2 I'm going to show you what to do next. So don't go out and create anything yet. Wait till you go through the entire course, and then you can come back, and then you're going to know exactly what to do and what type of domain name to buy. Yeah, so don't go out now and buy anything. Watch the entire course, and then you can take action after you've watched the very last video. So that's the end of video number 1. This is all about building your foundation. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you again in the next video, which will be video number 2.